Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to guide you through how to install a point of sale system within your restaurant, and that including a network printer that will allow you to send order immediately. So first of all, probably the reason you are watching this video is finding the help for the point of sale system, and often that to install a point of sale system costs quite expensive for a professional system. So in this video, I will show you how easy is it to actually install a professional system in your restaurant. First of all, we have to prepare the hardware that is needed for your point of sale system. And in this video, I'm just going to demonstrate how to install the hardware, and the software part will be in a separate video. So first of all, you have to prepare your network router. We recommend using the Huawei, which is Chinese brand, but we have tried different brands before, D-Link, Asus, but we found out that this brand is actually the most reliable. And this company is actually the world's largest telecom company in the world. And perhaps you would like to prepare a tablet. If you do not have a tablet, you can buy a all-in-one computer from our online store. All the hardware in here is available from our online store. So, and then you want to have a network printer. Here's the network printer, which you are capable to send order very far away from the point where you place the order. And you need to prepare the Ethernet cable. So we have, for different purpose, you might need to prepare with different length. So for example, if you are connecting a printer that is very close to the router, you want to have a very short internet cable. But perhaps if you have if you want to send the order to the kitchen, then you want to have a very long internet cable, which is not very expensive if you buy from our store. It will be functional as long as it is under 100 meter. So if it's 100 meter, you are fine to use it, and you just have to connect the router to the printer anywhere you like. So after you prepare the internet cable, you prepare the cash drawer. We recommend to buy the cash register or cash drawer in your country, because the shipping cost is quite heavy in here, so you probably want to buy it locally. And now, if perhaps you have you have kitchen, a bar, and you have different register printer that you need to use a lot of internet cable, you might want to add a network switch in your system as well. So let's start with the router. I have already taken out the power adapter from the box. So now you can find the router in here. So there are several ports in the connection port in the router. So first of all, you have to prepare the username and password from your internet provider to set up the router, because you have to make sure that your router is connected to the internet for using the system. So in this situation, I have already configured, set up the router, and also prepare a cable access to the internet. So first of all, I just have to connect the internet cable to the WAN port in the router. So I just connect it, and then I connect the power source, turn on the router. It will take about 20 to 30 seconds to let the router boot up and to start using the internet. So once we have prepared the router, you just have to take your printer, connect your printer with an internet cable here, either short or long. If a long one, you just have to pre-wind it. For example, you have to custom corner to the kitchens and then to the router. And then the power source in here. So we connect the internet cable to the router. So we connect it to the yellow pot here. So, and for example, if you are using the printer as a cash register, so you want to connect the printer with a cash drawer as well. So when you send a signal, it will actually open the cash drawer for you. So the cable is actually a telephone cable. So I just connect the telephone cable behind the printer in here. And then I connect the other end to the cash register. So in the cash register, you can see there's a pot. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a pot behind the cash register. And you just connect it here, just like that. And then you can just leave your printer, next to the cash register in here. So the setup will be like that. And for example, if you have many printers in your restaurant, so you want to send orders separately, like to the bar, to the kitchen, and you might running out of the pot available in the router in here. So you might want to add a network switch in this case. So you just connect the power source to the network switch, and then just connect. You got 8 ports in here. It doesn't matter which one you connect to. Anyone will work. And then just connect it, and then connect to the router, and all the ports will be available as the the same with the router. So finally, you have your. We recommend to use the all-in-one computer in here because it's more reliable and as well as more stable. Because all you need. You just have to, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but you can see that there's only one port that you need to connect, the power source, and the other port is a Ethernet cable, and it has a built-in Wi-Fi, but we recommend to use the Ethernet cable in here. So we connect to the router, and this one is just a USB port that we use to connect like a barcode reader. So now we put it back in, put it back. So you have it here. So we have already pre-installed the software in the all-in-one computer. So all we have to do is just turn it on. And all the configuration has already preset. So once you log in, I do an example in here. We do support English version as well. So we open the table in here, the number of people, 2 persons, and then I place an order, anything, and then I pay the bill. So I want to print the order, and then the order will print directly. So if I have connected to a printer to the kitchen, I can send the order to the kitchen directly without having to go back and forth a lot of time. So and then I pay the bill like by credit card, and then I can turn on the cash register. I'm sorry, I think because I pay, credit card don't need to open the cash register. So I just do another example in here. So I pay the bill by cash this time. So let's say I got $30 in here, and then do I open the cash register? You hear the click in here, which I have locked the cash register, but it will actually automatically open the cash drawer for you, and then you print out the receipt. And that's all you need to do to set up a restaurant point of sales in your restaurant. And it only takes you less than half an hour if you have all the configurations complete. And even if you have not complete the configuration, it will take less than 2 hours to do it. So save yourself some money and get a system to help your business. Thank you.